is Jane Thomas Rogers. I'm popularly known as JT Rogers. I'm a Nollywood actress. I'm an artist manager. I'm also an event consultant. I'm from Kaduna State, from a family of 5. I happen to be the first daughter and the fourth position in the family.
In the studio, Lagos.
It's been a beautiful journey in Nollywood. I actually started from Kannywood. Yes, I've done quite a number of movies on African Magic, Burunduni and the likes, and coming to Lagos. Honestly, I've been in Lagos and I schooled in Lagos. I graduated from Lagos State University, LASU. But then I started my career. I had to go back to the north to start my career, where I met my top Oga, my Oga at the top. That's in the person of Oga Gabi, Mr. Gabiano. Yeah, at that point he was the chairman of AGN Kaduna. And then he was shooting when I met him. I actually met him on a different ground, but this time around he did something good to me. He introduced me to a contact for business, and I just said, okay, let me go and thank him. And unknown to him that I had this interest in movie industry. I wanted to act, and then the opportunity presented itself. I met him on a set, and before then I met someone who was more or less like his PA, and he told me how rigorous the process was for me to go into the movie industry. And then he was just shooting. He spotted me talking to his PA, and he left the set, came to meet me and like, hey, what are you here for? Would you like to act? And I said yes. And then he just said, okay, sit there, I'm going to use you. Surprisingly, that was how I started my career. It was beautiful, and he featured me in most of the movie production he's been doing. Unlike other producers who want to ask you to pay, you know what I mean now. You have to do something to get something. But his own he was professional. He was more or less like a mentor. He taught me how never to use my body to penetrate the industry. He always taught me how to be firm and maintain my stand. He has been a fantastic icon and a legend I respect so much. Kudos, and forever I'll be grateful to you, Mr. Gabi. And from there, after featuring in other movies, I felt it was time for me to be in Lagos. And then I came back to Lagos, and I started going. At that point, I was going from one audition to another. And incidentally, one of the days I went for an audition in African Magic, and the audition was for a Hausa movie, And the age bracket that time was, I think, it was more like, I can't remember the age bracket, but then I fit in the age bracket. But then they needed someone who was more older, and I did the audition. But I wasn't casted for that production actually. But the director called me one of the days. I was like, Jane, that you actually came for a Hausa audition. I said, yes. Why were you dressed that way? I said, that's because it was a Hausa audition, so I had to dress like one. And then he said, I'm not seeing you in Kannywood. I'm seeing you in a movie in Nollywood. Would you like to try that? And of course, I said, wow, that's where I was hoping to be. And before he knew it, he casted me for Battleground Season 2. And from there, other opportunities. And presently, to the glory of God, I'm on Tinsel, and it's been a beautiful journey. And also, I still want to give credit to one of my mentors in the industry, in the person of Ambassador Colonel Udofia, though we fell out, he's someone I forever respect. He actually gave me the platform. He gave me the contact I need. And from him, I met a couple of people that are of great benefit to me in my career today. And I'll forever, like I said, I reiterate, I'll forever be appreciative and grateful to this man. Yes, we all aren't perfect. We fell out. Of course, he's my mentor, but we had issues. But I feel, irrespective, give honor to whom honor is due. It's only an ungrateful person that, despite whatever, he will say, no, 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 no. This person is a bad person. He could be bad, but he also has a good side of him. And that is why, except people just don't want to be ungrateful, they will say they benefited from him one way or the other. Most of the people, like I did my events sometime last year, Maryland concert and awards, and it's a vision that just came in, I would say, from God. At that time, it was a trying time for me. My world was blank. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. I lost virtually everything. And then I sat down. I was like, what next? What do I have to do? At that point, I was telling myself, at this age, I don't see myself just being me. I want to do something different. I want to identify, as in, someone should point out and say, this is this person. And then I noticed in my community, Maryland, there's absence of entertainment activities. Yes, I think the only person that was more or less trying at that point was Don Sylvester. Yeah, because he has a record label in that axis. And at the end of the day, I felt, no, we need to give a platform for this entertainment artist. And I came up with a vision. No, we need to do things differently. Other people were going to axis like the island, they were going to Ikeja, they were going to more like Yanapaja for events. And for the past how many years I've been in Maryland, I've never seen, aside Don Sylvester's events, I didn't witness any event going on. And then I came up with this vision. And honestly, the attendance was fantastic. I had over 300 guests present, artists, over 40 artists were on stage performing. And the messages I received was overwhelming. And I give God the glory. It was beautiful. And we look forward to a more beautiful, more glamorous, events this year. Everything, I thank God, we've been seeing. It's been an amazing experience, and God has been faithful. And also, thank you to Bottom Line TV for giving platform to people like us to showcase what we got. I've met him in several events, and he has been supportive. Kudos and God bless you. Like I said earlier, Cornell has really been an amazing person to me. Now, how do I get into Zeb Ejiro Film Academy? I always felt at that point I needed to give something different from what others are offering. And then, of course, I had the skills. I started acting while I was in primary school. But I needed to build the right skills and to meet the right people. And the opportunity came. Zeb Ejiro gave free sponsorship for 3 candidates to be part of his academy for free. And then when he contacted Cornell and told him about the open, scholarship, I was opportune to be picked among the 2 people. And then it was like a dream come true. I went to the school and I didn't have to pay a dime to enroll into the Zeb Ejiro Academy. It was about 2-3 month course. It's a crash program, but then it was an amazing experience. Zeb Ejiro ensured he gave us the best. He poured out his heart to everybody. If you have not met this man, then you are missing out. He's an exceptional icon I've met. He will give his best. He will sacrifice his time to mentor you. We were taught acting. I enrolled for acting class, but I was taught acting, directing, cinematography. and everything that has to do with acting. He built us to give the best. And that's why, like recently, I was in Ibadan to meet Laolu Oguni, who is a legend in movie industry, who has a professional background. But then you could say, Jane, you are fantastic. And I still give credit to the movie legend, Zeb Ejiro, for that mentorship, for the tutelage I've been part of and I've benefited from it.